for the next thing to happen. It's crazy when it happens with that. But while we're waiting for this, come on, throw the hand at the leg. People keep on texting me. All right, so just make sure to get good angles with your keyframe. You don't want to get any of the body parts out of the screen unless they're broken and they're flying off near the distance. And you don't want to get the focused player out of the screen. By the focused player, I mean is like your Tori if you're doing a replay or something, or spar. You want to try and keep 2 people inside the frame as much as possible. All right, so once you get Fraps, go and grab your video file. Now, that could be in your Fraps video folder. That could be in your Fraps directory. That could be right on your desktop. How I put it as my output folder. So just go ahead and put that right there. Okay. See, there we go. That's my replay. Now, let's make that a bit bigger. How about 1800 by 900? Just making that frame a little bit bigger so it looks better. All right. So what we're gonna do, you know how how that replay is very slow and everything. Yeah, you don't want that. Not one bit. No. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna hold down Control. We're gonna go just to the edge of that replay. Hold down the left mouse button and just keep on making it smaller. Now that's gonna kind of make it fast forward. And make sure to hold down Shift, because if you don't hold down Shift, that's just gonna do this. It's gonna make it keep on going. It's kind of loop it. See, you don't want that. Okay, so let's try and make it stop looping. Okay. So splitting the video so you can do some slow motion stuff. Now that kick right in his chest, I think that would be eligible for slow motion. So we're gonna press S to split it right there. Bam. Okay. I think we're good right there. I'm gonna zoom in a bit. That's pretty obvious. Everybody should know how to do that. We're gonna extend that with the Control mouse button. Okay. It's a little bit laggy, so we're gonna put that more inwards. Okay. There we go. Oh well, Cam Studio doesn't exactly help me out right here. So, now we're going to move this down a bit, and I'm going to show you why in just a second. Now, when you're making a video, you're obviously going to have like an intro or something, just something kind of to how can I say this? Put in there. So, yeah. Now I'm going to make a simple. Sorry, I'm having some stomach problems. I've been sick for a past week, but I'm just going to put in a simple media generator from the media generators, and I'm going to just keep on shortening this thing so it fits within that little space. There we go. Perfect. There we go. All right. Sorry about that. I got that. Now let's try and make that move so we can go into the generate media, the little kind of film clip thing just on the top of the right. Okay. Now once we do that, we can just we can kind of move it around. So we're gonna see these see the little kind of nodes right there. Just right there. We're gonna add another one all the way at the end. Which how to do that is just click at the end of the white bar, and press this little plus thing, create keyframes, or that could be insert. Now you can just mess around with all this stuff. Like what the hell? Why not? I'll change that. See, okay. Now that should move. See, there we go. Not the most beautiful movement ever, but what the hell? Okay. Whoopsies, what the heck happened there? Fail. Alright. Now that we got that done with, we can extend this again. Fail. Okay. So let's add some text onto there. So what you want to do is go to media generators right around here, and now you don't have to have anything amazing. Actually, you don't even need to use this. You can just go to the top one. And if you don't know how to make another video track, all you have to do is press right click where there's no video track up here and just insert video track. Okay. I'm gonna delete one because I already did. So now that I did that, I'm gonna right click right there and insert text media, and this should come up. So this is, well, you know, text media. See right there where it comes up. So I'm gonna put on just blarg. Okay. See, there we go. And that font is kind of boring, so I'm gonna pick one that's more kind of how can I put this, amazing. So there we go. Tory Bash font. Now that we've got that done with, now this is a thing that I'm going to show you that took me a while to figure out, but I probably should. There's probably a video out there just for it. Exactly. So we're going to fade this in. To fade that in, you see the little blue kind of triangle right there that says fade offset. You just bring that in a bit. I'm going to go to video effects, go to bump map, and go to default. Drag the default thing to your text media thing. That should make it just look, you know, a tad 3D. May not look super 3D, but it's going to give it a look of 3D, okay? Now, if you want, you can mess around with these settings. You can have a little bit of shininess, have some fun with it. And then omnidirectional. It's kind of helpful, I should say. It's easier. So, now that we've done that, we're going to go to the little kind of green film thing on the track where you have the text thing. And where it says compositing mode, you're going to change that to the very top one where it says 3D source alpha fill. Once you're done with that, go all the way to the track thing again. See? Okay. And then go to the thing where it kind of looks like a frame moving to a little blue one where it says track motion. This should come up. So now that that has came up, we can mess around with this. We're gonna make it look a little bit 3D-ish, kind of like it's coming out of the screen. Okay. Okay. See, there we go. Blarg. Okay. Then we can add another keyframe, and we don't even need that, and we need to have that right around there. There we go. Sorry about that. I have another burp. Been having those all day. See, there we go. See, just, you know, tinker with it. It's kind of a fun little thing to play around with. See, it's pretty simple, pretty easily well-rounded. Okay. Now, now, I don't think, or I don't feel like that transition right there is kind of pretty, if you can say that. So we're gonna add a transition from the transition folder. Now you don't want to pick one just out of willy-nilly. You don't want to be like, wah! But pick something that kind of interests you. And what I've been liking is this threshold appear or threshold dissolve. Drag that right in the middle of the two clips that you want to have a transition on, and look, transition, easy transition. See that? Now, we're going to edit that transition with clicking that little kind of transition properties thing. It looks like a cross or like an X. Now, usually some transitions will let you mess around with it, but apparently this one does not. But we're shorten that real quick, about 23%. Yep. See? Easy enough. Alright, now, the video. Now that video is kind of boring. Yeah. So we're going to add some motion blur into that. Now, Control-Shift-E will add that envelope thing right there. Okay? Now you're going to want that envelope thing because it's really helpful, actually. I love it. Gives you all these cool stuff. Now I'm going to put in motion blur amount. That little purple line will come up, and that's your motion blur amount. Now you see it's not a lot, so we're going to add that up just a little bit. This thing is really sensitive, so be careful with it. You don't want to add it up like bwomp, because look at that motion blur. That's crazy. You don't want that. You want it about right there. Like, noticeable, but not too noticeable, okay? Alright. See, now it's starting to form some look, if you could say that. Okay. That's all correct. Now, I think the color needs a little bit of correction right there. So we're going to go to Video Effects and Color Corrector. I think we can add a little bit of blue midtone since I think the